everyone. My name is Kim Kesti and I'm Creative Director here at Fun Stampers Journey Ends. Spellbinders, having so much fun as we wrap up the week. Welcome to Tryday Friday, where we come to you every Friday, try to teach you something new. Maybe I'm trying something new, which is the case today, and I'm sharing that fun with you so you can go forth and try something new also. One of these days I'm going to have you guys leave comments on things that you want me to try. We have said that in the past, but maybe today is the day where you guys give me ideas of what you want me to try and maybe something that you've tried. It could be a challenge. I love it. So we absolutely are having a marathon crafting day today because I just finished one of the make and take sessions for our Hello Summer project kits. So those of you who are not familiar with those can check them out on our website at funstampersjourney.com. We have 2 project kits coming up for a brand new launch coming up on June 22nd. So super fun. Go to the website and check it out. So we've been in the video room all day. Let's say hi to Roy. Oh yeah, there's the graphic for Hello Summer. Awesome. So let's say hi to Roy. Roy, you've been in here all day, right? Are you still feeling good? Still got the energy?
I have been in here all day. I'm good.
He's like, let's do it. Home stretch now. Yay.
Oh, here I am. Hi.
Hi. Okay, so let's take a look at what we're doing today. Actually, one of our designers, Miss Laura Williams, has created a really fun pocket card, which she just did with this one sheet of paper, which happens to be 6 by 8 inches. And it actually was posted on our blog. I'm going to give you the date on that blog post in just a minute. But I thought, you know what, it was so cute and it's so summery and fresh. I wanted to try it. And I'm going to create it for my daughter, Eloise, because this is like the perfect opportunity to do some fun little summer activities. So what I've got here is I've got our Journey scoring board right here. And if you saw me just slip the little handle out, it is nestled right in here where it belongs, and it stays safe and I won't lose it, hopefully. So I love that that's got the little storage pocket back there. But this is our scoring board, and it's just a great tool. And like I said, my piece of chambray cardstock I have here is 6 by 8 inches. So the first thing I want to do to create this little pocket card is score it at every 2 inches. So 2, 4, and 6 inches. I'm going to score it kind of what I consider down the long way. It actually is, I guess, the short side of the card. Okay, I'm not going to confuse myself. But you just want to take the 8-inch long and divide it into little sections of 2 inches. You're going to have 4 2-inch sections. Super cool. So you just want to score them really good. Hopefully you can see my score lines. Nope, can't really see them very good. I'll just fold them gently here so you can kind of see them a little bit better. I guess the blue, they don't show up so great. But here's our first 4 score lines. So again, that was at 2, 4, and 6 inches. And now I'm going to turn my cardstock. And this is the little part that I'm going to fold up to make a little pocket. Those of you who have seen some of our Tryday Fridays for a while might recognize the similar technique that Nicole did. So it's pretty fun that Nicole did this first technique with a little bit bigger sheet of paper. And then Miss Laura tried it with a smaller sheet of paper. So I thought, you know what? I can't be left out. I don't want to be the only one who hasn't tried this. So what I've done here is scored it 2 inches. So the first instinct is to score it in half. That is not what you want to do. You want to score it at 2 inches because when I fold this up, what's going to happen is it's going to make kind of a little pocket. So you don't want it in half. You just want to have 2 inches folded up and leave 4 inches right here that are not scored or folded. Make sense? Now the best thing about this is, since this already has been posted on our blog, the same project, you are going to be able to right away this weekend go check out our blog post and you will be able to recreate it too. So how great is that? You won't have to wait for that post to show up. We do try to post a lot of our Tryday Fridays and our T3s for that matter on our blog because we know you guys like to go back and refer to them. And this is pretty fun that this has already been posted. Okay, so I've kind of creased the paper. You saw me kind of crease it back and forth just to get those folds really nice and flexible. And then now I'm going to go ahead and fold this pocket up. But since I want this piece to be the cover of my little mini book or my little mini card, I don't want this pocket right here. So I'm going to cut away that part. Does that make sense? You'll see me do it live here. So it's going to be this very bottom left-hand little corner piece. It's pretty easy to cut because you have the score lines to follow, right? So it's basically cutting away a 2 by 2 inch square right out of that bottom left-hand corner. Okay, so now I've got one square missing. Now when I fold this up, I can go ahead and bring my little stapler in. No, actually, I'm not going to staple it yet because I remember I'm going to do some little notches here. But I will kind of show you a little preview of when you fold this card. See what I'm talking about now? You have a little cover for your card that doesn't have the pocket. In fact, it looks like I need to trim this one just a little bit more right here. You don't want it to stick out. That's just the edge of your pocket. Okay, so when it's closed, it creates this fun little front cover that I can decorate. And then when you open it, you're going to have 3 pockets. Now you guys have it figured out, right? It's a 3-pocket card. 1, 2, 3. So cool. So fun. All right, so I want to have a little bit of interest behind these little pockets. So I've got some pattern paper. This is from our new pack of Easy Breezy prints that we just launched a little while ago. And the fun part is these are all double-sided. So you totally can like flip them back and forth and decide, oh, I think the little birds are adorable. I love the stripes. I love the little flowers. You know, they're all totally fun mix and match. I think I do like the stripes. I'm going to leave that guy up. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of glue behind here. This is just our white craft glue. You can use tape runner, you can use white liner, you can use any glue you want. For this particular project, because I'm going to be manipulating it so much, I think it's kind of fun to use the white glue. Then I know that when I'm doing a paper to paper application, it's going to stay put. Hear that right there. And I like the yellow. The yellow is super cute. So does everyone have big crafty plans for this weekend? Seems like a good summer weekend to do a little bit of crafting. Or maybe you've got plans to be outdoors. That sounds fun too. Or how about you bring your crafting outdoors? I love that idea. Bring some drawing or some coloring. Outside, some stamping. That would be awesome. Okay, so now I've got a little bit of interest behind my 3 little pockets. Now the fun way to do the notches is to use our corner rounder. The corner rounder is really cool because it does have the end that does a corner round. In fact, I'll grab this bubble gum and just pop it right in here. And you can see that it does an amazing little corner round. But the bonus side of this little punch is the other side creates a really fun notch. You can see it says right on the top. Yep, says notch. So I'm going to go ahead and take this flap and I'm going to do 3 notches. And you can use the little, indicator there to get it centered to make sure your notch is going to be right in the middle. And there's 1. And 2. And 3. So again, if you saw Nicole's version where she did the larger pocket card, I think this version is so cute because it's so tiny and adorable. I just love it. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and bring that stapler back in like I talked about earlier, and I'm glad I didn't staple it before I did my notches. But you're just going to go ahead and you could do 1 or 2. I might do 2 little staples here on the end just to close that end of the pocket shut. And you don't really have to worry about the inside part of the pocket. You can put a little bit of the glue here if you want, but it's really going to stay together. It's really that end pocket is the only one that's going to pop out. Okay, Mr. Y, I saw a comment, but it went too fast for me to check out. What was the question? Do you want to pop it back up?
Oh, that was just our host asking how many of us knew that it notched as well as corner rounded.
Oh, gotcha. I know, right? Isn't that a versatile punch? I love it. Corner rounder plus the notch. So much fun. Okay, so now what I've got here is I've got 3 little tags already cut out, and this is from our tag set die, and this is one of our steel rule dies, which is pretty cool because it cuts all kinds of quantities of paper. So you've got a large, a medium, and a small tag, and this happens to be the small tag. And I've got one from a couple of our different fun colors, bubblegum, haystack, and watermelon. And I think I'm going to decorate this one a little bit with this fun stamp set, which is also from our Easy Breezy launch called Touch the Sky. So this is a really fun stamp set for summer. We've got the rainbow and this big fat sun and the fun kites, the clouds, all the fun sentiments. Love it. I'm going to use the rainbow. Just going to kind of do a tone-on-tone stamping here, meaning that I'm going to take the watermelon background and I'm going to stamp watermelon ink right on top. Just kind of makes a fun rainbow that's kind of tone-on-tone. And I even like the look where it's kind of stamped partway off the cardstock. I think that adds a lot of playfulness, a lot of movement to that little guy. And I also want to decorate one of my pockets with a little kite on the outside. So kind of show you a fun tip for that. I have one of my little kites, put that on the block here, already stamped with chambray ink. And so I pre-stamped that, and I used our matching die for this set, which is right here. Let me just show it real quick. The Touch the Sky die set, so it has the matching die. So I die cut this earlier so I wouldn't have to do it live on the video today, but I did want to stamp the little matching piece to go on top to kind of really add a little more pizzazz to this stamp. So I'm taking Watermelon Fusion again and kind of doing what I just did, a little tone on tone with a different shade of pink. I'm going to stamp it on bubblegum cardstock. And then in order to kind of make this a little two-tone stamp effect without having to do any additional coloring, I'm just going to go ahead and trim this guy pretty close to the stamped lines. And again, bring in a little bit of glue, and it's kind of a little paper piecing. So super easy, super quick. Doesn't take a whole lot of coloring or time to do it. Spread that glue a little bit, and then if I pop this guy on top, now all of a sudden it becomes this really cute two-tone kite. Now I've got a pink kite with a blue tail. Super easy peasy. Okay, fun. So that's going to decorate one of my tags. Let's kind of set these aside a little bit. I know I've got some washi tape here. Oh, yep. I'll put a little bit of washi tape on this pink tag. I think that'll be so cute. And again, I won't add a lot else to these tags because I want to write little messages for Eloise. So on this one, maybe I'll write, play date at the splash pad. I think that would be super fun. On this tag, it could be, crafty time with mom. Maybe we'll do a fun little craft together or whatever. And this is, trip to the library, trip to the bookstore, something like that. I want to come up with 3 fun activities and then tuck them in this little card and give it to her. Poor Eloise has been sick a few days since school got out. So I feel so bad for her. She's like, oh my gosh, like summer just started. She was so excited. And then she got, some kind of a stomach flu. Then she was okay for a couple days. And now she's got this like head thing where her nose is running. I'm like, poor thing, we got to get you better so you can start your summer off. I feel bad for her. Okay, so what I've got here is I've got some additional fun little dies. And these are cut from the My Sunshine die set. And these are just to decorate the cover of my little mini book. So I've got the My Sunshine die set cut out of a little bit of haystack here with a printed paper middle. Love that. And then I've also got pre-die cut one of the super fun dies that I just love from our new launch. It just says Smile. The name of it is Always Smile. Just super simple, super cute. So I'm going to add a little bit of glue and put this right on my little fun sunshine. I think she'll get a kick out of this little sun and little smile sentiment. She needs something to bring a little smile to her face. She is doing okay today because Dad was off work today, so she's got to stay home and have a little TLC from her dad. Okay, so I want to add a few more little sentiments to kind of beef up my smile. So I grabbed one of my new favorites. Also, you guys have seen me use it before, and you will definitely see me use it again. This is the Letterboard Minis. And this is really just one of our small stamp sets. It's called an ATS, so it's a small size format. But this little guy packs a lot of punch. We've got 15 different stamps in here that all kind of coordinate and mix and match together to make so many fun sentiments. So I've got a few on some blocks right here. Let's gonna stamp them out. I'm using chambray shirt so I can kind of match my cardstock color there. I've got every day because I want to add that to my smile, so it'll be Smile Every Day. And then a couple more little cuties. It'll be perfect for Eloise. You Are, and so you can see how these stamps build together. And then I'll stamp The Best right underneath. So then you can kind of stack it, like I said, mix and match all your cute little sentiments. Just kind of trim these out super quick. Rectangles are not too hard to trim. That's good. I'll trim this other one in just a minute. So I want to add this to my smile sentiment and make it become smile every day. Could even kind of overlap it a little bit, have it a little tilt, give it a little playfulness there. And this is going to go on the cover of my little mini card. I also went ahead and used our Cloud Dreams die set. So this is one of our classic ones. That's all the clouds of all the different sizes. You can tell it's very well loved. In fact, my cover's got a little rip right there. Oopsie. But I love using these clouds for so many different occasions. So many, they're just a good basic. So I'm going to pop up a couple of clouds. One on my cover here. I'll go behind my sun, and then I'm going to put another one on one of the pockets, I think. I'll bring that in maybe there. Pop my sun up. It's coming together, right? You guys kind of seeing it? Seeing all the little cuties come together? Now this would be an amazing little pocket card to do for any occasion, really. I mean, we're talking Father's Day is coming up. You could do it for a birthday. You can do it for this fun summertime event. Just really anything. Pop that guy. Got my little kite. Bring in my finished project in just a second here. And I don't mind that little things kind of hang out the edges. Like, for example, this cloud, when you do fold it, it's going to hang over the edge a little bit. Totally don't mind that. Don't mind that the tail kind of, I think it just adds a lot of extra little playfulness to it. Got these little mini clips. These are just perfect. You could actually clip these tags, you know, up here with the little mini clothespins. You can just add them to your pockets. You can just clip one here, you know, with any kind of message. Just use our mini clips anywhere you want on there. I would go ahead and add this sentiment too. I think it's coming together. Maybe a few little dots. I do like to add sparkle silk. I have some sparkle silk right here. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of spritz the whole thing with a little bit of sparkle silk. It's just the perfect little addition for adding that fun sparkle dimension to your project. So this is our silk, and you just go ahead and apply it by tapping. It doesn't add any color. It just adds that clear sparkle. You can do a lot. You can do a little, whatever your heart desires. So I know Eloise will love that because she loves anything fun and glittery. So that'll just take a minute to dry. Let me go ahead and show you the finished project, which I actually had Laura, when I saw that she was working on it, I said, okay, Laura, that's one that you have to send me. I want to just dying to recreate it. So let me bring her finished one in, where she's added a few more embellishments with some little candy dots, some of our little sweet candy dots right here. And you can see that she has the cloud and the sentiment. She even used one of the little candy dots for the dot on the eye of the smile. I love that. It's so cute. And then to finish the closure for the card, after she went ahead and folded it in, she used one of our little page hugger clips. This is one of our little coppery kind of color clips. And then she just went ahead and clipped it together. And there's her sweet, adorable, tiny little pocket card. Love it so much. I'm really happy with how mine turned out too. I can't wait to share it with Eloise. I'll have to get myself a little clip there and write some little fun notes to her and just have a blast. So I would love to know what other kind of occasions you are going to use your pocket card for when you create your 1-sheet, 3-pocket mini card. I think you're going to have so much fun. If you have any questions about any of these products, as always, visit us at funstampersjourney.com and check out our YouTube channel. We have lots of fun videos on there sharing all kinds of tips and techniques. So definitely go check that out if you want to go on a marathon YouTube watching binge. And that is, of course, at Fun Stampers Journey on YouTube. In the meantime, have a great weekend. I hope you do some crafting, and I hope you, as always, enjoy bringing paper to life.